Hey guys, so today is gonna be a baking video, and the first recipe I decided to do with my little helper is an Oreo cake, because as I've said, Oreo, I just love them. So let's get started. The things we will need: you will need, can I have this? You will need this, all of this. You will need 3 large eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 12 Oreo cookies, a half cup of flour, 5 ounces of chocolate. Alright, so after having washed your hands and setting the oven to 160 degrees Celsius and 325 degrees Fahrenheit, you want to take your baking pan and you want to take a little bit of butter. And with this little bit of butter, you put a little bit of it on like a kitchen napkin or and you butter the pan so that it won't stick afterwards. I mean, this is kind of like basic baking, knowledge, but it's always good to do. So you do this. You do this, and after you've done this, it should be all buttery, but that's fine. That's what we're going for. Yeah, we're almost. After this, you need to get your ingredients measured. So let's go do that. So the good thing about chocolate bars while you measure it is that it usually says how much there's inside. So this one says that there's 100 grams. So we need 150, so we just make the other one in half. So check it there. Oopsies. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, my bad. That is not supposed to happen, which I will eat later. But yeah, so you have 150 grams in there, which you will melt later. You can either melt it on the pan or you can melt it by the microwave. And I'm kind of in a rush today, so I'm gonna melt it in the microwave. So while that is in the microwave, the next thing we're gonna measure is the butter. And so we're gonna take the sugar. And like I said, we're going to put that, our measuring scale, to 0. And then you're going to add the bowl, and then you're going to put it back to 0. So now while the butter is melting, we're going to take the mixing bowl, which already has the sugar, and we're going to put in the 3 eggs. You take them, throw away the sugar, put the eggs, and you break them. They can be just normal eggs or, from the supermarket. So you take them. 1, 2, and last one. Alright, so after you put the 3 eggs, now probably the butter's good. See, I told you not to do it too much. There should still be a little bit of, you can't see them, but a little bit of the butter pieces left. So with those, you take the spoon until they're liquid. Yeah. Put them in the bowl as well, carefully. And now you can begin slowly mixing it. Wait. You begin slowly mixing it. And here. So during this time, you take the chocolate that was melting. Tu peux mélanger plus vite. You take the chocolate that was melting and you do it with your spoon as such. That looks really good. If it were up to me, I would eat all of it, but we're not here for this. So you mush it. Nothing. Okay, so we do it like such, and then we do it until it's pretty liquidy. so that it's much easier to mix in the bowl. The same measuring cup, we're gonna measure the flour, and as it says, we need ½ cup of flour. So mine's labeled, so it's better to buy a cup that is labeled. Alright, it's ½ cup. And with this ½ cup, we're going to put it inside the mixing bowl.
Now I have
like this. And we're going to start mixing it slowly. Like as such. So that there's no more flour. Okay. And we're going to make sure that this chocolate is completely liquid, so that, because we don't want any pieces, because the pieces we want are from the Oreos, which is the best part. So we take this. Alright, now we're going to put it inside. Slowly, we're going to this looks so good, holy moly. Thank God this is a video, because I would literally eat all this and then I'd have some all over my face. And now it's time for the Oreos. We had a little problem because you're supposed to have 12, but me and Nathan, we kind of ate too many, so we have 9, so we'll have to deal with that today. But usually you're supposed to have 12, so you can buy them in big packets. And then we're going to take them out of the packets.
The packets are sweet.
Yeah, but I need 12. We're going to take them out.
Inside the packets has food.
Oreos are seriously the best thing ever. Like, with milk, ice cream, milkshakes, you can do so many things. And if you guys want to know, I can make videos about other Oreo recipes, because I know a lot. So after this, we put them in the Ziploc. Well, we first put a few, not all of them. And then we can either crush them by hand, or we can do it like this. You can crush. I'll do the first few. Crush them like this, like, yeah, you just crush them. Can I have a mixing bowl? And then, after you finish crushing them, you're going to put them inside. So, we just take them, and we put them in. Alright, and then we do it for the rest, and then we put it in. And then we have our last two, which I will do quickly. Just crush them like this. It feels like actually sand.
Yeah.
So then we put it in. Then we put it. I'll give you guys a look. So we can see the Oreo mixture and the chocolate and the butter and the flour. Just mix it. I could actually eat this alone, but I will not do this.
Yeah, it's really yummy.
Yeah. And last but not least, we need to add the yeast and the baking powder. Okay. About that much. This is what's gonna help it rise, obviously. Need the vanilla extract, which kind of gives it a little bit more taste. So we're just gonna put this. I will just mix it all so that it's pretty It's mixed pretty well. And here is my lovely little brother's personality, who, when he doesn't get what he wants, I was the same when I was a kid, so I get you. Here, Nathan, you can do something. And that's about it for the mixing. Last part, we're gonna take the mixing bowl and we're gonna just put it inside the baking pan. Spoon, and then we're gonna start pouring it in. As such, it looks pretty bad like here, but it's really good and it smells really good and so you make sure you put everything in. Well, anyways, the things you leave over will be for licking after, because I mean, how can you bake without licking the whole thing afterwards? So now we're done with the mixture, and last but not least, we're gonna bake it. So you'll bake it for about 40 to 45 minutes, and you can check every like 10 minutes, and you can put a toothpick or a fork to make sure that it's still not sticky, and that's how you can make sure it's ready or not. So see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, 45 minutes later, we're finally done. This is what it looks like. It's really hot at the moment, but you have to wait until it cools off, and then you can cut it into squares, and you can serve it with ice cream or with anything you want. So I have the link of the recipe and the ingredients and stuff in the bottom, so see you soon. Bye guys.